Hi, this is Guy. We are at Cross Point, and I'm the Vecino's coffee guy. And we came in earlier and we showed you this space before the countertops were in. Now the countertops are in, and we're still working with the contractor to get this underneath the edge here. And we have to get smaller casters or cut a notch here. But today we are going to be installing the espresso machine. But we have a braided hose that I just connected to the pump, and I'm going to take a 3/8 inch quick disconnect compression fitting, and I'm going to install it on the end of the hose. And as I do this and tighten it, I don't need any Teflon tape because this is a compression fitting. This is tightened. I'm going to hook this in, and that quick it's in. Water's on. I'm now filling my boiler. I'm going to plug this in.
I get frustrated if they don't shut it down.
Yeah, this is the switch. A lot of machines have sight glasses, and you can see the water raising. It has a little ball that floats, so you can see the top of the water. And when you see it between minimum and maximum, it should click off, and you can set the probe to any level, so you can have a tank that's half full or up to 3/4 full. But you want to have enough water in it to cover the heating element, because the heating element will burn out if it doesn't have water on it. So this is an automatic one. Instead of a sight glass, it has a fill, and when it gets low, it clicks on and it fills the boiler. So I'm running about 9 bars of pressure, my pump, so I don't even have to adjust the pump. It came from the factory, set at 9 bars. That makes my job a little bit easier. And I'm going to have 9 bars when I push water through my espresso, and it's going to be a good shot. Now, the kind of water I'm filling it with is very important to have. I have filtered water. This is a reverse osmosis system. It basically takes water and strips all the minerals and deposits out of it. It's going to make my espresso solenoid valves and heating element and parts last longer because it's not going to lime up. Now, what you can do, some baristas prefer to have a water with about 3 grains of hardness for better flavoring for the espresso. This is going to be totally stripped. As a repair person, I like that it has strip water because it's going to make the machine last longer. Now, some have probes, and when the water hits the probe, it has to have enough minerals to turn the switch off. But this machine will work on reverse osmosis water. And so I buy reverse osmosis water for my bar, and I have tank pump systems, 5 gallons, and that lasts me a long time. It's like 300 or 400 lattes, so I just fill with it. Now this is going to have a water line that has reverse osmosis. So as a repair person, I prefer to have the reverse osmosis. As a barista, I want my coffee to taste good, and as a roaster, I want about 3 grains of hardness. So what I can do is after I strip the water, I can add a cartridge that adds just the right amount of water back into it. So that's an option if that's what you're facing in your priorities. So just a thought there for you to consider. Now if you want, you can turn the machine off, and I have a valve here that I can manually fill without turning the machine on. This is the inline fill button, and I can turn this, open it, and it's going to be nice because I can get the air out of the line, and I can open the steam valves to let the water out. But now I can turn this off and turn the machine back on, and now it's got enough water in it, and actually it doesn't. It has enough. It's calling for more water. This is the AutoFill system in this machine. When the water drops below the probe, it makes electrical contact with the switch, turns the pump, opens the solenoid, and lets the water into the boiler. So we're going to fill it with this rather than manually. A lot of machines don't have this option, and so you use the manual fill switch. Now it's full, so the water level is to the desired and the set amount of water that we want coming out of it. So now I can turn this on and heat the machine up now that it has water in it. I'm safe to protect the heating element. So now I think this machine is sitting too high. I think we'll take these legs off, but to install and shoot this video, you can see that you have to have a hole or 2 holes in the countertop. One to get the wire down that plugs in the machine, and one to get the water line through. And then you need to shoot the drain tube into the drain line. And so I'm going to stick this down through. And I'm going to tee into this drain that's draining our pitcher rinser. Okay, these are the portafilters that come with the Espresso machine. And this FutureMat has one of the best portafilter systems that I like, in that I can take out the spout and have it and use it as a naked portafilter. So I'm going to take this off here. And by taking this off, I have now a naked portafilter that I can lock in. And now I can get a taller cup underneath this because I don't have the spout like this one does. And these group gaskets are really tight, but they should pull till they're straight, and they'll do that by the end of the day. When I set up a machine, I like to take the screws out of the top because it just fits in there snugly. And I like to put the grill in there so that I can quickly take this out for cleaning. And so now I'm set for a cup warmer, and I have these to put in here, plastic protectors, and I can just pull this out, and I can pull this out and clean. Now this has some protective plastic that will be taken off. What we have here is a K30 by Makonik, and this for years has been the official grinder for the SCA barista competition. I don't know if it currently is. Most people bring their own grinders, and if you don't, this is the one that's the sponsored provider. This comes with a drip tray for coffee grounds. It comes with a hopper that opens and closes with a gate. And this is how you set the grind. You pull this out and then screw this and move it. So it's endless. And this plugs into a 110. So I think I'm going to, since the pitcher rinser, this was not my decision, but it's an okay decision. Since the pitcher rinser is on this side, we're going to assume that the grinder is going to go on this side. So I'm going to move it over here, and I'm going to plug it in. Fill the hopper with Vecinos. I'm going to adjust this. This has too much play in it. So I'm going to adjust the holder. Now I have that so I can. Do a double.
I'm kind of waiting to find out when someone's going to come in and finish my room.
Okay, that's
Yes, okay.
getting good chroma, but it's too loose. That's the point of good shots. I'm still dialing it in though. That's a perfect shot right there. Okay, we have the machine installed. We have the doses set and calibrated, and we calibrate it with the scale.
They're trimming this out.
And each one goes from 28 to 40 grams, and so you can have presets for any size you want.